right, let's do it. Moloch sacrifices. The power of a child chi. This is my dissertation of occult contact. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're going to get into Moloch. Who is Moloch, first of all? Moloch is a deity. There are many children deities out here. Okay? We have Moloch, the deity of fire and children. We have Leto, Lilith, the deity that liberates aborted or passed along children in the ethers. For all entertainment purposes only, TikTok, for all entertainment purposes only. I was triggered this morning, and so my job today is to give you this information without getting triggered again. Baal is a child deity, and all of these deities harvest the chi of children on many levels. We're going to get into how what this Miss Morris did. I'm not surprised that her name starts with M, just like the god Moloch. And even you humans do it. Do you know that Saint Nick is a child deity of the ancient times? And it's one of the reasons why we have Saint Nicholas during Christmas time. So whether you agree with what this woman did or whether you don't, this video here is getting into the occult aspect of children sacrifice. This is an ancient form of veneration, ancient sacrifices. When we're talking about ancient sacrifices, thank you, Spirit, lead my hand and don't allow ego to run me. Ancient sacrifices, definition of ancient sacrifices: to placate and pacify a deity in exchange for continuous services or abundance. But what you need to understand about sacrifice, that there is a light side to it and a dark side to it. And if you're doing it accurately, you're utilizing both at a balance to magnify whatever magic or whatever energy you are trying to manipulate. Okay? What gives me the right to talk about this topic? Because I'm telling you now, what Miss M did was witchcraft. It looks like to me religious witchcraft. And what gives me the right to speak about it is because I come from a family of conjurers. Whether you want to call them witches, whether you want to call them ancients, whether you want to call them conjurers, you could even, whether you want to call them pastors or ministers. Okay, because those two have their own set of witchcraft and magic. It comes in many forms, you guys. And I have the right to speak about it because I was sacrificed as a child from when I was super young. Okay? But I've been able to take these dark lessons and flip it on every motherfucker who thought they can win by using my chi. Because you see, when I watched that movie, The Firestarter, it spoke to me in ways that it didn't speak to a lot of motherfuckers. Because I know what it's like to be that magical child that everybody's trying to get their hands on. For entertainment purposes only, TikTok. For entertainment purposes only, TikTok. So I know what it's like to be the fire starter, where the ones who care about you do everything they can to keep you from harm's way. I'm not going to cry because that's a part of attachment of emotion. And in my dark nights of my soul, I'm learning to detach from the matrix feelings of emotions. And whether you get it or whether you don't, where we going is nowhere where you may be going, because everybody's road is different. So when it comes to feeding deities, I know what it's like to get fed on. because I've been getting fed on since I was a child. And a lot of individuals will be very embarrassed about this information. Okay? A lot of individuals would never share with you what a true witch deals with in her life, especially having a family of witches. But I am paid very well behind the veil to keep this mouth going, no matter what matrix bullshit try to stop me or zip me up. So if you've tuned in, you better tap in, tune in, and turn on. Because you're not going to find none of the shit you hearing right the fuck now in a book. Children's sacrifices are more than just flesh and bone. You know what I'm talking about. Flesh and bone. There's a lot of Satanists. That's why I don't call myself a Satanist, because there's a lot of practices that Satanists do that I don't agree with. I'm in my own category. I'm in nobody's category but mine. And that's what makes me the God that I am. And when we're talking about children's sacrifice, we're talking about flesh and bone, where they unaliven children just for their chi. Where they take their bones and either wear it, eat it, boil it, or like some of these cosmetic business companies out here. Shout out to all of the motherfuckers who are connected with syntax. Do a quick Google search. Thank you, spirit, and my demonic legions. Roar! Check out the word syntax. For all of you guys who don't know, for my slow occult learners in the back, syntax is an ingredient of grind up dead feces. Dead fetuses, not feces. Dead fetuses that are put into our daily items like Oreos, Nabisco, and oatmeal. Do a Google search. Cinemax or Cinemex, if I'm pronouncing it correctly. In one of my videos, long time ago, I did a video on Cinemex, which is an ingredient they put in several things more than just Oreos and Doritos, which is grind up fetuses that they collect from abortions of hospitals and they put in your food. So before you judge this woman, know that you yourself is sometimes subconsciously in this children sacrifice ritual of feeding off the energy of children. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, this is so heavy. This is my master thesis of my occult information as a master. Okay. Stay out of emotions, Ishera. Not only you can utilize children's sacrifices in flesh and bone, but you can also utilize them in chi. What are you talking about, Ishera? What do you mean you can utilize children and utilize their chi without flesh and bone? A child, room full of adults are getting excited because this child is dancing. That's chi. That's energy. Some would say she's not dancing like a child is supposed to dance. I don't care if y'all don't give me no likes, because I'm speaking the truth. If you miss any part of this video, check it on YouTube. When we are talking about children chi, it's more than unaliving. Take it down 2 notches, Ishera. You're getting into the emotion, into the matrix. When you're talking about a child, you're talking about chi. This is why mothers put their children in pageants, dress their child like an adult, put their children in cheerleader camp, make them shake their tail feather like an adult. Put their children on these social media platforms and promote their child. And even something simple as showing their social media what their child eats every day. This is all children sacrifice. So whether you agree to what this woman did with her child, which we're about to get into, or whether you don't, before you cast the first stone of, ooh, she was wrong, ooh, she was dirty, ooh, she was messed up, overstand, to all my Bible thumpers, let the first one who hasn't offended cast the first stone. Because when was the last time you were at a ballet recital, baby? When was the last time you watched your cousin, your sister, your brother, your uncle, little nieces and nephews doing a dance better than most adults out in this? Overstand me when I tell you, children's sacrifice is more than just an enlivening. It's the chi exchange of children. Ishera, why are the energy of chi the energy of children chi so strong? Because we as purity containers. Oh yeah, there are some adults who are so pure as children that a lot of other deities make sure they never get touched by tainted souls or energetic forces. Okay? So please understand that with a child, there's luck. With a child, there's abundance. To be honest with you, that's why a lot of you are run by your family and you're kept in your addictions and you're kept in your bad behavior and you're kept with your unyoked connections and partners because the family know as soon as you do, they cannot siphon your energy anymore. They cannot steal from you anymore. To all of my chosen ones, to all of my powerful ones, to all of my fire starters, do not let them burn out your flame with their evasion, with their ravishing, with their stealing. And like Mrs. Morris's daughter, with 7 hours of shaving, most likely Catholic or religious women. They didn't speak about the women who got their esthetician, their child esthetician to do their shaving. But we're talking about blood rituals. When we're talking about shaving, we're talking about blood rituals. When we're talking about portals like between a woman's leg, we're talking about magic, sexual magic. When we're talking about hours upon hours of doing something over and over and over again, we're talking about rituals, boys and girls. And this woman has only received a misdemeanor. And I'm kind of upset about that. A misdemeanor? Really? This woman had her daughter between a whole bunch of Catholic women's legs, which is most likely a religious cult, a Catholic or a Baptist coven of witches. Because it be those the ones practicing our paganistic birthright behind the veil. Those families like the Rockefellers, those families like the Rothschilds, who utilize the same magic they used to beat their slaves for to keep their wealth, generation after generation, by utilizing the energy of their children and children around them. Understand that children essence is high level cosmic currency. Let me say it again. Children essence is high level cosmic currency in the ethers. Witch doctors use it. Magicians use it. Religious cults use it. Satanists use it. Self-supremacists use it. Addictive individuals use it. Family cults use it. You know, those family cults. Those who have books of great-grandfathers and they try their best to utilize it to make sure that the wealth of the family never leaves. Very similar to the Rothschilds and the Rockefellers. Churches do it. Church syndicates do it. And please, don't try to judge our faith-based organization compared to other churches. Where other churches are drawing lost sheep to an outside God, we are building with co-leaders and teaching them to tap into their own inner gods. So one micronation becomes thousands of unique micronations. Pastors also do it. If you don't know, you guys, pastors join a very dark set. And for all of you guys who don't understand, that white Jesus that you promote, behind that white Jesus is a deity. And the deities behind that white Jesus, most of them are demonic. And as a girl who's Lucifer's favorite, hear me now, I got the right to speak about this shit. I play with nobody's feelings but mine. The deities behind the Jesus, the white Jesus, the deity you call white Jesus, are all heavy, strong demonics. And the rituals that they perform in front of you in the churches are very different from the rituals that they perform behind closed doors. The main reasoning of one of the most popular shows on Netflix, Greenleaf, Google it, a family about a legacy story about a religious family and the secrets that binds behind closed doors. Please understand, if this goes deeper than this woman saying that I was trying to teach my daughter how to run a business. My daughter's going to have 401ks. Well, the way I'm setting up my legacy for my child, the less work my child do, the better. So if you in that paradigm of my child has to work 7 hours to get paid, baby boy, baby girl, you are in the wrong mindset. You are in the slave mindset, and you're teaching your child the same generational curses that your mother taught you or your father that taught you. For all of you guys, if you miss any of this live, please know that the full live will be uploaded to our YouTube channel. The full live will be uploaded to our YouTube channel at Dark Goddess 99. At Dark Goddess 99. And don't you forget, you guys, we still offering that special TikTok read for $33.99. That special TikTok read for $33.99. All you need to do is hit us up on Cash App at ZazahZoe. That's Cash App at ZazahZoe. Third generational healer. And demons, they don't frighten me because I'm a soul snatcher. For real. Thank you for the likes, you guys. Oh, you're too kind. And thank you for the shares. We ain't going nowhere. Please understand, you guys. This energy of children is deeper than this woman running a slave camp with her child and making her work for 7 hours. Oh, I'm building generational work. No, you're building another slave just like your mama built you as a slave. Okay? And let me explain to you. Let me give you another side effect confirmation that children energy is powerful and you don't need to unaliven them to extract their energy. This story is about a children art teacher that decided to steal the pictures of his students and then go on to sell them for capital.
teacher for $1.4 million after accusing him of exploiting their children when he listed artwork drawn by his students for sale on at least 4 websites without their knowledge. The art, listed on a domain site under his name, Mario Perron, which has now been redirected to Fine Art America, showed artwork by the 12 and 13-year-old children listed at $151 under names like Julia's Creepy Portrait or Olivia's Creepy Portrait, parents told CTV News. The students' drawings were also listed in different merchandise, such as mugs going for $41, t-shirts going for $55, and even phone cases at $35 each, screenshots show. Lester B. Pearson School Board in Montreal said they've opened an investigation into the matter, but could not give further comment. Perron, who describes himself as a multidisciplinary studio artist on LinkedIn, has not made any public comment. A teacher is accused of selling 7th grade students.
Okay, fair enough. Let me go a little bit deeper on what this teacher did. First of all, he looks like a pedophile, but that's just my opinion. Again, this is just my opinion, TikTok. This is just my opinion. And on some more real, he knows how powerful, energetic. It goes farther than child PORN. It goes farther than child assassination. It goes farther than child black market and pictures. Just the energy of the children, just looking at a picture of the eyes through the eyes of a child, it carries a level of chi. And I can see by the pictures that the kids drew, the assignment was draw something that scares you. The assignment was draw something that put fears in your heart, or draw something that bothers you, or draw something that you see in the nighttime, or draw something that you see in your dreams. Because in all of the pictures I saw, you guys, that's what I saw from what children are connecting with. Okay? And you don't think this man knew about child sacrifice and harvesting to the point where he made cups, he made pictures. He took those pictures of his students and sold them for profit. The black market is full of this. The black net is full of this. And to be honest with you, high priestesses like me, when we astral flight in our sleep realm, we are protecting thousands of children. We are making sure they are not being attempted to be reached out to or gotten their hands on energetically or non-energetically. The work I do in the ethers makes sure that thousands of kids sleep peaceful at night. So understand, this situation with Miss Morris is deeper than making her daughter get in between grown-ass church-going women's legs. These are the most dangerous cults, in my opinion. Okay? In the Bible, to my Bible thumpers, in the Bible, there's a story of children's sacrifice, unalivening children's sacrifice. From the prophet who was told to take their child and unalivening them and unaliven them to show their worthiness of so-called gods, which we all know is extraterrestrials. Anytime you see God in the Bible, it's a extraterrestrial from a different time sequencing messing with humans. I think it was Joseph, Prophet Joseph. He was demanded by God to take his only son and sacrifice him on the mountain. But what you don't understand is sacrificing and rituals is all in the hearts and in the hands of man. Devil doesn't become bad until man takes the devil and gets what he wants from them. Money is not the root of all evil. It is what individuals do to acquire money that makes them the evil demonic entities that they can be. When it comes to polarity, you realize that energy, magic, can either be utilized for the greater good or lesser evils, but that is put upon the choice of that conjurer. So before you start blaspheming and judging witches like me, judging slow women like Mrs. Morris, or any other sanction, think about what you've done. Because, baby, if you've been to a dance recital, if you've been to a cheerleader competition, If you've gone to a show and watched a kid shake their tail feather like a grown-ass child, you yourself have been in a ceremony of children harvesting energy and their chi. For entertainment purposes only, TikTok. For entertainment purposes only, TikTok. Thank you, you guys, for the likes. Thank you for the shares. We appreciate you. I know this is heavy material, and we not for everybody. So, there's also been sacrifices. And with sacrifices, the biggest one to record was a child sacrifice in Peru, where 227 children were unalivened for a sacrificial ritual to a deity and a god. It's out there. But for as long as you close your eyes to it, for as long as you pretend it's not there, for as long as you talk yourself into thinking that it's not happening, you'll forever be lost. You'll forever be confused. And you'll forever be somebody's slave. They showed this proof of how powerful young Puritan energies like me and many other high priestesses. Don't let my age fool you, baby. I might be 50 here on planet Earth, but I'm only 5 in the ethers. And we never get tired. And we never too scared. Trust and believe. They show proof on how powerful energetic bodies of children are, with tests happening right now of harvesting children energy for electricity. Let me say that again. They are proving this point that I'm trying to make here, that they are harvesting children energy for electricity as we speak right now. Google it. They are also utilizing human power conversion systems by utilizing the energy on children playground. Oh shit, you just spoke to me, spirit. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. For all of you who wasn't in my last live, before I went into this conversation about Miss Morris with the esthetician daughter on some old real shit, I spoke to you guys on why I decided to do this heavy content, because I astral traveled to a lover that basically rejected me. And in my astral flight, I had to look for her and find her and talk to her. And I remember, and I'm just realizing this now, when I found my cosmic rider, she was in the playground, a basketball playground, with her child and her husband. And when I came up on the scene, the child and the husband stepped back so then I could have the conversation with the energy I was looking for. Now, I don't think I was looking for that particular energy that I met in human form on this planet, but I think it was more so of her. I know so it was more so of the message I had to give to her energy body, which I delivered. I get good money in the cosmos to protect children, to deliver messages, to protect energies, and also to relay messages. I'm also paid well to keep high-level secret, I guess you would call blueprints that the cosmos don't want infiltrated. And I sacrifice my beauty for that shit, but I'm okay with it. I sacrifice my beauty to keep high-level secret codes and confidential information on my person. But I'm okay with it because they know their secrets are safe with me. So to close, you guys, watch your children, please. Because as a woman who knows I'm going to have another child before I stop having children, watch your children. Now, you don't have to watch your children in a paranoid state, but just know how powerful children are. I remember I had a child who I didn't conceive come to me in the astral realm through the energy of her mother. Now, I didn't have that child. That connection didn't transpire, but I just wanted to get across that children are powerful. They are energetic forces that can talk and communicate before you even conceive to think about them, before you even come together with your partner to create them. And whether they are test tube babies or whether they are savants of the cosmos, they are powerful creatures. And they shift atmospheres. So please understand, this situation with this esthetician is more than just a woman who decided to try to make money with her daughter, because that's what I think it was all about, making money with her daughter. Oh yeah, I'm teaching her to be a businesswoman. She's not going to be broke like me. She's not going to have nothing like me. I'm going to teach her my skill so then she could be amazing. Not knowing that Moloch used her body subconsciously to sacrifice her through this blood ritual of getting in between church-going women's legs, who in turn siphon the energy of that child and feel younger, feel stronger. To have the child person on person skin, it's like an energy transference. Okay? To me, that's sexual assault. But you guys don't look at it sexual assault because there's no penetration. But that child was forced to shave women on their private portals. That's sexual rape, in my opinion. And she should not have been labeled as a misdemeanor. In my opinion, it should have been the crime of a felony. But when we're talking about energetic violations versus human violations of common law, we're talking about two different realms of court. Again, you guys, if you have your own timeline you want to get into, feel free to hit us up on Cash App at ZazahZoe. That's Cash App at ZazahZoe with your contact information. We're offering a $33.99 special and a multi-dimensional big phallic energy reading for $66.99. For $66.99. Keep in mind, children are our future. Very similar to the song that Michael created. Children are our future. So understand, when you post them, when you show them, when you promote them, you yourself, thank you, Spirit, you yourself is performing children sacrifice rituals. When you show your baby to the people who are most likely watching your baby, and I'm sorry to say, they might even be human contact. I don't want to get violated. Human contacting themselves as they watch your child dance, as they watch your child eat. You have to think about this shit, parents. You got to think about it. Think twice. I think the main reason of this video is for the parents who's watching. Think twice before you promote your child. Because if you promote your child on social media, you have to be okay with knowing that you're going to have dark deities watching your child and maybe touching on themselves, thinking of things, imagining things. You got to come to terms with that. I don't care how popular you become with your child. For entertainment purposes only, TikTok. For entertainment purposes only, TikTok. Watch your children, because they do things like that out here. And then what happens energetically? Your child's energy is stolen every time a demonic watches your child and gets off on it. You're only focusing on the likes. But the question is, how many of those likes are from balanced people? And how many of those likes are from demonic entities that are watching your child and utilizing and taking away from your child because of what they're trying to do in their homes? Be careful. Child harvesting energy is a thing. And that's how this world survives on it. Whether you agree with us or whether you don't, what we have relayed to the collective is true and tried. Stargate 5, 4, 6, 7, 2. The children are in danger. Protect your children at all costs. Protect them at all costs. Keep they asses off the internet. 122. The angels are here, but so are the demonics. Don't forget to like and friend for more content.